Hey, another challenge. Doing a little bit more on the Escort today because Sarah is working. So first thing is to get the bike out of the garage. Oh, crikey. The car's a lot better now because it's actually on a trolley to manoeuvre around. I made up a quick trolley for it, which is under there, look. On wheels. It must be slightly off out of squareness because this wheel's actually half inch off the ground, but that's what you get when you make it at the back on stones and stuff. And yeah, I didn't have none of the corner magnet profiles thing to do it, but it works, so happy days. It's one of those. Not really fussed. People go over the top when they make these jigs and trolleys and stuff, and I'm never going to use one again once I've used it on this. Although I may get another project. I do thoroughly enjoy this, but yeah. But yeah, right, okay, so yesterday we made the panel here, look, which was same as that one there, kind of thing, but opposite side, which is here. Okay, so we've got to kind of put that together today. I've also made up I've not bent it yet, but I need to bend it, the front cross member. Then we're going to offer the panels up, a couple of panels, just to see if everything is okay. And then, as what I'm going to do also, I need to clean up all of this before I start doing bits, because I can get to it while it's open like this. I can get to it, look, easy. Okay, so I'm going to clean up what I can, and maybe indulge in a little bit more to see what's what. The few bits got to come off because there's a few bits that I've got to go in the sandblasting cabinet in time. The sandblasting cabinet is here, look. So okay, so all the small little items which I'm going to do, I've got shelves full of small items over there, which is going to be done, but I'm not in no rush for that. So it's you know, that as and when this is done, then I will be filling in time doing the bits and pieces and etc, etc. We've got a couple of rails to put on here as well at some point once I have cleaned up, and I don't want to cut these off until I know where I'm going with them. I haven't done one of these. I've probably done about 3 or 4 of these in the past, the front ends, going back in time, maybe late 80s, early 90s. You know, when these were quite popular, and had a few of them. Back then you could just go up the scrapyard and pick up the bits and fill your pockets with other little bits and light bulbs and yeah, but yeah. So really looking forward to getting this on the road though, really looking forward to painting it, and looking forward to taking it out on its first drive. Anyway, I'm going to plod on. I've got a few bits to do, so yeah, plus there's somebody walking up who has my regular chat, my attention, so they're walking the dog up, and yeah, okay. Sarah says I'm alright. Yeah, anyway, see you in a bit. Okay, I purchased a little. I was looking at some paint guns, just to do the odd little bit here and there, and anyway, let me put you. Oh, you're right there. Anyway, 11 quid. 11 quid off eBay for a little paint. I think it holds 100 mil or something like that. It's a throwaway item, isn't it? I think we live in like a throwaway kind of society now, don't we? But wow. tighten that up in a bit with the well, be interesting to see how that works. 11 quid. How do you make that for 11 quid? And they've got to send it here as well, so what's that going to cost to send that? 3 or 4 quid? And it's even, oh. Oh. It's even come with a toothbrush, look. I wonder if that'll be, oh, that might be alright for Ruby actually. Well, okay. Yeah, some spare bits and pieces, etc, etc. Happy days, spare needle, 11 quid. In fact, it was that cheap. I actually bought my son one as well, so I've left it in there. It's in the packet for him. I thought, yeah, 'cause he's doing up a little mini or whatever it is. I don't know, mini 1000 or whatever it is. Yeah, so yeah, it'd be ideal just to paint the odd little few bits here and there and blah 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 blah. Happy days. Anyway, yeah, so I've just had me natter to the regulars that come down the road. People who walk the dogs, and they always stop for a chat, and by the time you're done, you don't get nothing done. Idle chat and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, right, I'm going to plod on now. I'm going to start cleaning up the front of this, see how we get on. So Sarah's got work in a bit as well, and she doesn't go till sort of lunchtime-ish, so she's on a late. So yeah, now me and Rubes I think are going to go out for a nice little walk in a bit. Right, so the plan is now is to clean up this front end and then see where we're going with it. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, you see the gist of what I'm doing. I'm not going to film the rest of it because it will be a long kind of video. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I've actually got to start drilling and cutting some of these bits and pieces of these panels up here. Let's say the old slam panel there, look. So that needs to come off and bits and pieces, so I may as well just get the grinder on them and get a drill bit on them, drill the spot welds out, take those off, remove those. I need those off to fit the other panels so that they fit correct, and then obviously I can weigh them up to whatever. Sorry, I forgot about them blooming bolts there off the front brackets. Yeah, so I'm not going to film anymore. I'm going to plod on for a bit and then I'll show you kind of when I'm done. Okay. Plodding on well with the front end of this. It's cleaning up not too bad. I went down to a local steel place and fabrication place to try and get a little drill bit which would get these spot welds out, but they said no, they didn't think that they did them. And I said, oh, I've had one before, but no, he said, oh, you must have been lucky then. Well, strange, okay. He said usually what we'd do is probably use some small drill bits and plough through them and then use a bigger drill bit, and obviously if they break, they break. And I thought, oh, okay. Yeah, so let me get my tea. Yeah, oh, God. But anyway, so, yeah, so I've been having to manipulate some of these panels just to get the, you know, the old spot weld parts off, etc., etc. So yeah, I've had to cut the front end of this this side of the front inner wing off, like so and so there. So I'm just left with the chassis leg here, look. And obviously this this radiator bracket here, that's got to go back on here as well, which is already done. And then obviously the slam panel which goes across, cross member which goes across here. So yeah, I'm just going to cut the top part of these wings off now. I think more so today it's just a matter of cleaning these panels up ready for what I'm doing. I've not really took any measurements from this side. I'm hoping that I can justify the measurements with the wings, the bonnet, the slam panel, and obviously work it from this side here. Because that side had been bumped in a little bit, it would have been a waste of time me taking any measurements. So yeah, but anyway, yeah, so just plodding on, doing a bit, leaving a bit. Just took Ruby for a lovely walk. And just needed to get away for half an hour, which was nice. I feel pretty knackered, to be honest with you, tired, so I'm going to do a bit more, go up and have a nap, regenerate, and then I might just come back down and do a little bit more, I don't know. I tried to minimalise the noise a bit for the neighbours. Although it's a working day, Tuesday, you know, my neighbours are pretty good round here, although I don't get on with somebody over the road. It's well, not that I don't get on with, I actually had a fallout with one when I actually picked this up. Because basically we come back and the road was a little bit congested, and we had to get it off the trailer, and one of them had come back from wherever, and yeah, she just couldn't wait for you know, for us to get it off. She wanted to get on the drive straight away. I said, well, that ain't going to happen, is it? So I ended up having words with her, and I ended up having to tell her to piss off, to be honest with you. And that's not usually like me with my neighbours. I usually get on with my neighbours. I don't want to fall out with anybody in the street. But you know what, I thought, you know what, nah, it ain't going to do it with me. I thought, nah. But anyway, I haven't spoken to them since. They've put their hand up to me and I've just ignored them. Sorry, but that's the way it is, isn't it? Okay, so just plodding on. I'm hoping I can make that panel back up. Worst case scenario, I'm going to have to buy one. I don't really want to buy one because it's like £220 just for that panel. And yeah, okay, so, but if worst case scenario, if I have to buy one, I have to buy one. So yeah, other than that, happy days. We're just going to plod on for a minute and see what happens. And still kind of in the process of cleaning up, and going to get the wire wheel on the grinder and just have another little bit of a clean up, etc., etc. Which I started to do earlier, and then I got distracted by cutting some bits off, blah 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 blah. Alright, so yeah, happy days. Okay, so yeah, let's plod on. Okay, taking the heater bowl off. I am trying to salvage it because it is actually okay. It's just underside of it that's the issue. And this grip channel here, this bit here, look. Okay, but the heater bowl is actually super fine. Well, I'm hoping it is. If I can take it off in one piece, I should be able to clean that up in the sandblaster and re-salvage it. Looks a bit rusty on the opposite side, but all in all, that's 180 quid for that and the panel and the part that's actually on the other side of that. So yeah, even though I've actually just been down to the local steel place where it's local to us, and I've actually bought some drill bits, some carbide drill bits. What did I get? 4/8. I probably bought about 20 drill bits, 32 quid. So I'm now going to get, I've gone through those with some 6mm. Okay, so I've drilled all the spot welds out with some 6mm drill bits. I'm now going to go through with just lightly over the top with a 10mm drill bit, and hopefully we'll take that off in one. If I've got to chisel it off, then it ain't going to be salvageable, and then the drill bits are fine, they'll come in handy, but obviously then it means I've got to spend a lot of money on that panel. It's all about saving money at the end of the day. You know, I'm not going to spend money where I don't need to. Obviously at the end of the day, that's the way I was brought up. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going to plod on for a minute, see if we can get this off, and I'll come back to you if it does come off okay. If not, we'll get the angle grinder on it, easy as that. See you in a bit. Okay, had a good day on the van today. In fact, I've done longer than what I thought I would do, but I'm absolutely whacked, my legs are gone, I'm whacked, I'm tired. But yeah, okay. But we've had a good day, so all being well. Yeah. Okay. So here's what I've done. I've took the. Let me just show you I took the heater bowl off. Okay. So unfortunately, I didn't have no choice but to drill through on some of these here, which I can fill in. That's all got to be cleaned up. I'll polish that up. A little bit of a hole up there, and then obviously I need to get a panel for that bottom bit there. Whether or not I make that up or whether or not I buy one, it's once I cut it off, I'll weigh it up. There's some holes where this bracket is as well, where it's been cleaned up. So yeah, I don't know what to do about that at the minute. So yeah, last thing we wanted to be doing is leaving any holes around this bulkhead area where it's going to have a ingress of water. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. It's cleaned up pretty well. I'm going to take the servo off. I haven't got any long reach sockets to get that one off, that one there. Or rather, I have got one somewhere, but I don't know where it is. My garage is like an Aladdin's cave. So yeah, but anyway, happy with that. I'm going to make up whatever panels I can make up. I've kept the heater bowl for that. That's pretty good. I should be able to straighten that out. It come off pretty good. That's going to save me 140 odd quid. So, and that's what it's all about, is saving money, isn't it? Yeah, it looks rusty, but it's solid. But anything that's kind of not solid, I will kind of cut out and replace. But all this, all the panel around the, you know, the bulkhead area is pretty damn good, to be honest with you. It's cleaning up okay, apart from a few little nitty gritty bits which I can sort out. I haven't got an issue with that. Yeah, so all good. Happy days. Yeah, so other than that, yeah, I'm going to love you and leave you. Oh God, I love today. See you in a bit.